Looks like we have a few seconds. There's one person here. I wonder who that one person is. I don't know yet, but hey, well, if they're in the chat, why don't you go ahead and give me a shout out so I know you're here. And if you're not here, that's okay too. So here we go. All right, Nick Rat's in place, and I'm ready to go, and you're ready to go. It's a happy Thursday. We're going to get this Thursday off right. I accept this is going to be a great show, and I hope you accepted it too. If you're watching it on the replay, you can always hit me on the comments below or hit me on the comments to the side if you're live. And once again, you can always find me on Dagon at 238 on the Twitters, and of course, you hear on YouTube, just Dagon. Nick Rat, are you ready? I'm ready, Justin. I'm ready, Dagon. It's going to be a great show. Well, I hope it is. So as always, how do we start it? Oh, they gone. You have to give a safety brief. Oh, why is that, Nick Rat? Why do I have to give a safety brief? Because us little troopers always get in trouble. Yeah, we troopers always get in trouble on those long weekends. We get on those speeder bikes and speed out of here. Haha, that's funny, Nick Rat. But let's get to it. So once again, we're gonna do our safety brief. Once again, I'm Dagon. I was a former sergeant in the United States military. I was a cook. I jumped out of airplanes, and I had the honor of serving the 1st Special Forces Group. And then after that, I spent some time in the National Guard. And then after that, I've done civilian jobs after that. So that's a little bit about me. So here we go. So if you're gonna go swimming, always swim with a buddy. And if you're out there and it starts raining, remember, don't stand under a tree because you're gonna get by lightning. If you decide to go out drinking, make sure you got your designated driver. Not using those designated drivers, you ain't drinking. So that if that driver you got, he ain't drinking nothing, smoking nothing, or eating nothing. That person is on the level. He's gonna get you from point A to point B and back again, and he's gonna make fun of you while you do it. So there you go. And if you're out there and you get lost, make sure you always got extra money on you. I was always hiding my boot or my sock. And then if you always get out there and you see something wrong, hey, say something about it. You might not always have to get involved, but say something about it. There's too much danger out there for people, too much darkness. Be that light for people. Isn't that right, Nick Rat? Yeah, it's always good to be a light for people because you never know who might be in trouble and you never know who might need help. That's true. Like I said, you don't have to get totally involved, but at least tell somebody about it. Tell them what's going on. So there you go. And hey, be safe out there. We need you back. We all need you back. If you didn't know it, you're your own hero. And maybe someday you might be someone else's hero too, and you just don't know it yet. So that's the safety brief. So there we go. We're about almost 2.5 minutes in. That's a pretty quick safety brief. Like I take that, like I said, take those things words to heart. Whatever you're doing out there, accept your responsibilities out there, because this kind of show this week is all about accepting. So I hope you accepted my invitation to my videos here every Thursday at 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock Eastern. And then always, once again, if you have any questions, problems, concerns, you can always hit me down in the comments below or on the comments on the side, or hey, hook me up on the Twitters at Dagon 238. So there you go. I'm going to get a drink of water and we'll get to it. What do you think we're going to talk about this week? Oh, I think you already spilled the beans there, Dagon. I think we're going to talk about acceptance. Oh, well, what do you think about acceptance? Well, I got to accept that. Well, I got to accept that Empire doesn't pay very good. And we've been fighting for dental, and I don't think it's going to come. Well, you don't think you're going to get dental? That's too bad. Yeah, it is too bad. Oh, you guess what? You know what else doesn't have dental? What's that thing on? The VA doesn't have dental. Yeah, it's that's kind of a shame. They have a dental insurance you can pay into, but I heard it ain't no good. Oh, that's sad. That even our veterans can't get good dental. That's kind of creepy. Well, it's just the way it is. That's how we go. Anyway, so like I said, we're going to talk about acceptance this week. There's a lot of things in the military you have to accept. When first I've always got to accept that you're joining something that's bigger than you. You're joining something that's going to change who you are at the end of it, and for the good or for the bad, or wherever you're at. But deep down inside, you're always you. But you got to accept the system that is the military going into. You're going to hit that. This is a basic training, IIT. Even new units, when you're switching around units, you're going to have to accept that they do things differently, and you're also going to have to accept other people how they do differently. Now, acceptance doesn't mean that you're happy about it. Acceptance doesn't mean that you're going to try to change the situation, not as in change what actually happened, but change something else to continue going. That's not acceptance. I mean, that's what acceptance is. What acceptance isn't is being happy in the situation and being downtrodden by it. That's not acceptance. And in the military, you'll find that all the time, because you're gonna run into those people you're just not gonna like, or you're gonna run into those situations that are it's not good. Things are going sideways on you, but you have to accept the situation where it is. You got to evaluate and you got to push forward. That's what you have to do. I mean, it's plain and simple. I mean, it sounds easy to do, and it ain't hard to think about, but it sure can be hard to do. So in the military, you run into that. I remember having to accept that, hey, things happened over there, or things happened while I'm here, and at the end of the day, it's you have to, you drink that water and you drive on. And I know sounds like a simple thing to do, and it can be hard to do, but you have to accept those things and you got to move forward. Because if you're not moving forward, where are you going? You're going in reverse, and you sure don't want it to go sideways. So you always got to go forward and keep it going. So that's kind of like my little military talk today. This is probably going to be a short one this week, but that's okay. I got nothing to share, nothing like that. But like I said, that's kind of my acceptance. So I'm gonna get a drink of water here, and then we'll kind of transition to GI Joe stuff, and then some of my ideas about things, and then we'll say our good nights for the night. So like I said, this is just a quick one. So I'm gonna drink my water now. What do you think, Nick? Right? You think? What do you accept? I'll have to think about that. Give me a second. Well, Nick, right? What'd you come up with? Well, I have to accept that, yes, Grand Moff Tarkin is my dad, and I love him, even though he's done evil things, and he's dead now. Well, yeah, that happens. I'm glad you're accepting that. But you know what, Nitrack? What's that? They're gone. Nitrack, you're your own person. You can make your own choices in life. Your dad did what he did, but that's okay. You can move forward from that and accept that and become better than that. Oh, that's true. You think I could rise up the ranks of an officer? Well, Nick Rat, don't get ahead of ourselves now. Let's work on getting some of that dental first and getting those speed bikers back from Luke and Leia that stole from you. That's true. Those dirty Jedi always stealing our stuff. I can't believe it. Yeah, they are tricksters. Anyhow, so like I said, I was talking about G.I. Joe, some accepting things. So I've accepted the fact that Hasbro isn't going to make a airborne trooper anytime soon. So Hasbro, that's fine. I have two more things on pre-order. I have Storm Shadow on pre-order, and I have Spirits. Once I get those, I will not buy a classified figure until we get an airborne figure. Somehow, some way, shape, form. I understand the airborne figure came in with a Sky Striker, but who's got $200, $200 or $300 to drop on something that just for one figure that I want out of? I'm not saying it's cool, but I just wouldn't spend that much. But I want the airborne figure. So that is my vow. My wife, just all you out there, my wife watches this, and she handles the money. So she will keep me to my vow. My vow is I will stand on this one mission that I will not buy any more G.I. Joe products except for stuff on secondhand anymore until I get an airborne unit in the new classified series retro line. I don't care. We're getting an airborne unit, and that's my stand. And everywhere I go, I will be happy for you to get whatever awesome thing you get. And it is going to be awesome. That new Dusty figure is awesome. But that's my stand. Until I get an airborne trooper with either a working parachute or parachute gear, that's where I stand. And if they want to give me, if they don't want, if it would be a non-Halo one, that'd be great. But if it's a Halo one, I'm buying it anyway. That's good enough. And Cobra, G.I. Joe, I don't care. Paratrooper, that's where I'm standing. Oh, that's pretty rough, Dagon. You think you can do it? I know I can do it because I have principles. Because I have accepted the fact that it's my money and I can spend it on what I want to spend it on. I don't have to buy every single thing that's out there if I don't like it. Really? You don't have to buy everything? You're not a completist? No, I'm not a completist. And frankly, the completists, they can do what they want to do, and I'll be happy for whoever buys what they want to buy. I'll celebrate it to the hills, but I tell you, I ain't getting nothing until I get a paratrooper. That's crazy, Dagon. You've lost your marbles. Nope, I haven't. I'm making my stand. So that's kind of my G.I. Joe kind of news this week. It's kind of crazy, but that's what I'm going with. Like I said, don't get annoyed without me. I'm in good spirits about it. It's all big, like I said, nothing is serious or boring. Heck, half the time, most of the time I'm on the Twitters, I ain't serious either. So it's kind of like kind of goes with the name. So we're about the 10-minute mark. We're getting about 10-minute mark. I just kind of housekeeping stuff. Just once again, if you all got questions, problems, concerns, go ahead and feel free to hook me up on the Twitters. I'll answer your questions or give me some stuff to talk about, because I'm just gonna keep doing this. I enjoy doing this for me. So I just like I said, anybody else they want to do that kind of stuff, they can. Oh, Nick Rack is making the hotkeys work. Oh no. Darn it. Yeah, you should put me on the control panel. They're gone. I know, I'm crazy. They gone. Old man, they gone. Put you on the control panel. Crazy. They're gone. I tell you, one of these days I'm gonna take over the show. What? Nothing. They gone. Oh, you better watch yourself. I'm gonna take over the show real good. You hear me? It's gonna be all mine. Hey, what? Yeah, anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. We're 10 minutes. I know it's a real short one, but what are you going to do? So, like I said, all you out there, just, stay safe, or, at least keep careful, because I know we can't always be safe out there, but just be careful what you're doing out there. Be mindful of who you are inside and keep to that. Whatever change happens, you got to change with everything, but there's a core you. There's a core you that got you there and can keep you there. We all go through whatever it is. We all been through the suck. So it's okay. Just if you're ever having that trouble, reach out to somebody. You can always reach out to me. If you reach out to me, I'm going to tell you to go see a professional, give you some resources and get you going. But it's important. Like I always say, if your leg was broke, you get fixed. Well, if your brain pan is leaking, you'll go get that fixed too. So there's no shame in it. So that's kind of that. Once again, as always, your own right, be your own hero. It's because someday you might be a hero to somebody else and you just don't know it. And come back. Stay safe. Be out there. Come back and always just take care. All right, that does it. So accept this, that this episode's over, and accept we'll see you next week. So all right, well, take care and have a good night. All right, stay safe, and we can't be careful. Good night. Bing.